He got out to the cotton field too late. He trying to run away. The only way you could get free was to snitch on another slave. And guess what we still do? We still undermine and undercut. Why? Because we believe only one black person can win at a time. The essence of our self-hate is rooted in the fact that if I find out you winning, I believe it automatically means I can't. See that? If your podcast is winning in dollars, it automatically means mine can't. Says who?
Right.
Why can't both of them be winning? Right?
Right.
They could both be winning. But because we come out of that slave plantation mentality, the minute I find out his business just opened, it means mine can't. It's a ridiculous way to think, but that's the way black people think. Another black person's victory is automatically my defeat.
So, why do we feel like that even though we haven't ever been slaves?
Say that again.
Why do we feel like that even though I've never been in a slave situation. Like I've never been, I wasn't on a plantation. But I feel like, even like you said,
intergenerational hypnosis.
Yeah.
You don't have to be on a slave plantation. Behaviors are passed down through socialization and indoctrination, right? So in sociology, we have the generation recidivism theory. You will be exactly like your great-grandfather if your parents don't do something different in the way they raise you. You understand? We also know that you can pass down trauma intergenerationally without having gone through the experience. Yeah, you can teach trauma. You could come in here and say you got hit by a car and I wasn't there, but the way you describe it, the way you emote it, I will take on your trauma myself. Right. You see what I'm saying? If the mother has anxiety disorder, the daughter going to have anxiety disorder because she's going to learn it from her mother. First of all, my great-great-great-grandfather was a slave. George Washington Bailey, first black public school teacher, Denton, Maryland, cousin of Frederick Douglass. He had him and my grandmother Annie, had my grandmom Caroline, grandma Vivian. Grandma Vivian married Grandpop Cicero. They had Grandma Mida. Grandma Mida married Grandpop James Johnson. They had my father, married my mother. They had me. We 6 generations away from slavery, bro.
6.
That's it.
That's it.
My great-great-great-grandfather was a slave. He was in the Civil War. We're only 6 generations away. Slavery was not that long ago.
It wasn't.
You could find elders. We got elders walking the earth whose grandparents were slaves. It wasn't that long ago. They want you to think it was a long time ago so they could try to make it irrelevant. Everything we go through now is based on slavery. Every problem black people have is based on slavery.
Right. So how do I get my racial ego back? I mean, yeah.
That has to come back with the group. And as Frederick Douglass said, it's better to raise strong children than to repair broken men. So I believe we only do that by raising the next generation of children properly. We got to raise the next generation of boys and girls the way that they're supposed to be raised. You follow me?
Yeah.
Trying to put a positive racial ego back into African people is going to be almost impossible if you're working with adults because people don't change. Do you know that most people go to therapy will never get better? Most depressed, anxious, suicidal, bipolar, borderline, schizophrenic, eating problems, sex problems, pedophiles, most of them will be the way they are to the way that till they die.
Yeah, they can suppress it.
Only 15% benefit from therapy. You feel me? These are people who want to change, and they still fall short. So what makes you think you're going to change a whole race who've been behaving dysfunctionally for 159 years?
So let me ask.
Start with the children.
Yeah,
Start with the children. Frederick Douglass said it's better to raise strong children than to repair broken men.
Real life. If that ain't real life, it ain't real